You know what time it is, son? Do you know what time it is, son? It's time to play Dungeons and Dragons. I got some more Forgotten Realms. Now, I bought a set box from Rudy. It's not here yet because the mail's slow. And then my store had some. You saw the air conditioning. There it goes. The collector's box video I posted whenever you watch this, but a couple days ago or whatever, yesterday, tomorrow, future time traveling. I posted that, and I got a few more packs, and I got to do it. I got to open it. The set is so cool. This set is so cool. So I got a couple. I think I got 5. I think I'll just do 3 this time. Just, take a more in-depth look at the cards since they're so new. Charmed Sleep. You got that dragon. This wizard dude, he looks like remember the old school wrestling where they would cross them and suck it? Remember that? That's what it looks like he's doing. WWE style to this dragon. And now he's asleep. Devoted Paladin 4/4. Beacon of Hope. Buff your creatures and they get vigilance. All right. I think that this roll of 20 is so awesome. And you've probably seen my video on Arena with the roll 20 dice deck. This is so good. He's a human warlock. Circle of Death. Spend 6, roll a d20. It's expensive, but it's freaking cool. 1 to 9, each opponent loses 2 life. 10 to 19, each opponent loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. You roll that 20, rolling them 20s, dog. They lose 2 life, you gain 2 life, and you get some treasure. Spoils of the Hunt. Oh, what did he get? Looks like an orc. Nice. Right in the neck. This is so good. This is so good. This makes my heart so happy inside. When dueling, Rapier enters the battlefield, attach it. +2/+0. Bar the Gate. Counter target creature or planeswalker spell. Venture into the dungeon. Such a cool mechanic. Such a cool mechanic. Hopefully I'll get a dungeon token. I can show you what that looks like. Kick in the door. Wave in the 4/4. Anybody? Biggie Smalls. Kick in the door. Something you often do in D&D. Buff somebody, they gain haste, they can't be blocked by walls. Venture into the dungeon. Neverwinter Dryad. Anybody? Chapter 1, Neverwinter Nights. Save the Dryad. Oh, so awesome. Feign Death. It's a move. You can do it. Sometimes it pays off. Little troglodytes, or no, those are gnolls fighting drow. Yeah, I'd probably feign death too. You come to a river. I talked about this in the last video, but these I don't know if you call them scenario cards or adventure cards. Oh, I know what this card is, and I need this. I need this for the commander deck I'm playing. I'm building this commander deck, and I need this card, and I'm so stoked that I just pulled it. Oh, so good. Anyways, it's like a scenario that you come across in D&D, and you get a choice, and I can't explain with words how my soul feels so happy right now. Wild Shape. You either become a turtle, a spider, or an elephant. For 1, I mean, honestly, this is freaking good. You can be a 3/3 elephant for 1. Sign me up, bro. Oh, I don't know what blue means, but this is so good. This art. Wow. Oh, so awesome. This is a cool card. He's a bard. He makes a token of treasure, and if you spend treasure to cast them, they get tokens. Teleportation Circle. At the beginning of your end step, exile up to 1 target artifact or creature you control, and then return it back to the battlefield. So all that stuff. Oh, bing! All that stuff that you have that's when it enters the battlefield, you can do it again and again. I silenced my computer. I'm so popular. People text me all the time. They're like, oh my God, Joe, why aren't you spending all your time with me? And I was like, because I like magic cards. And they're like, whatever, dude. Swamp. Dungeon. So when you enter the dungeon, you put a little counter or a dice or something, and you're on the stage 1 here, and that's what it does. And then the next time you enter a dungeon, you go to the next room, and then you do the effects, and then when you complete the dungeon, you get this dude, and then there's a lot of effects that say, if you've completed the dungeon, you get this. Okay. Oh, this is so intense for me right now. Okay, 1 pack done. What's happening? There's a bug on me or something. I don't know what's happening. I don't like it. Okay. This is really intense for me. I feel like I just said that, but it's really true. I'm getting more joy out of this than is reasonable. Drizzt and Quennevar. Text down below or comment. How do you say it? When I was a kid, because I read the oh my gosh, I'm drawing a blank. Crystal Shard way back in the day, and we always used to call him Drizzit, but it was Drizzt and Quennevar. That's what I always call him. Comment if you say it differently. This is cool. Get yourself some life. Horde Robber. If he deals damage, you make a treasure token. I love treasure tokens. Whoa, Human Elf Ranger. Eltergird. That sounds like Eltergird. Sounds like some sort of gastrointestinal condition. When he enters, make a wolf. He's got reach. Armory Veteran. Charmed Sleep. We saw that one already. Got me a Dwarf Hold Champion. If he's equipped, more powerful. A Human Warrior, Veteran Dungeoneer. That is not her first dungeon. You know that. When it enters the battlefield, venture into the dungeon. Devour Intellect. That reminds me also of Neverwinter Nights, the brain eater, intellect devourer. Like ate all these dudes' brains and stuff. It was so cool. Celestial Unicorn. Gnoll Hunter. So now, is he a gnoll that hunts, or is he hunting other gnolls? I think he's a bad guy gnoll. This pack tactics mechanic's pretty neat. If you, a lot of like gnolls and kobolds and goblins have it, and if the combined power of all your creatures attacking are 6 or greater, it triggers something. In this case, it buffs him. Check for traps. Whew. She's like, hold on, about to get turned into a shish kebab here. Ray of Enfeeblement, which is also a spell in Dungeons and Dragons. This is so cool. You meet in a tavern. How iconic is this? I mean, this is literally 99.98764394245% of how all D&D things start is, well, you meet in a tavern. Choose one. Form a party. This, oh my gosh. Form a party. Look at the top 5 cards in your library. Reveal some creature cards and put them in your hand. So you literally make a party. Or start a brawl. Drink some ale and fight some dudes. Oh, man. This is so good. Zorn. This is a really good card. If you would create 1 or more treasure tokens, instead create those tokens plus an additional token. So you get extra treasure tokens, which means extra mana of any color. You've got an island, and I got a treasure token. Okay, all right, we're doing good, team. We're doing good. I got one more pack to go in this video. Oh, my wizard class for my commander deck. I'm gonna do a video on that once I'm done with it. It's gonna be so good, so good. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. Do all the pack arts have Drizzt on them? No, there's that Beholder guy. Okay. All right. Last pack. So, dude, these are so good. I have a feeling I'm going to do a lot of openings on this. And I'm fine with it. I hope you're fine with it, too. If you're not fine with it, I don't even care, because this is my channel. You have to watch it or not, but you should. All right. Dueling Rapier. Soul Knife Spy. Whenever Soul Knife Spy deals damage, draw a card. Paladin's Shield has got Flash. That's nice. Hired Hexblade's a Warlock. If when he enters the battlefield, if mana from a treasure was spent to cast it, draw a card and lose a life. That's kind of slick. Ranger's Longbow. It's got Reach. Unexpected Windfall. Hey, I found some treasure. Draw 2 cards and create 2 treasure tokens. You have to discard 1, but that's fine. You got to make some sacrifices. You come to the Gnoll camp. We already talked about that. We've got the Mimic. It's a treasure chest. Seriously, just open it. What could go wrong? Arborea Pegasus. God has a Pegasus. I see you got the old art here. Underdark Basilisk. 1/2 with Death Touch. Just old, all that old art. It looks like an old withered map or something made on a parchment. Check for traps. We know that. This card I really like. It's fun. You roll the dice. Love the rolling the dice. And you make a token, goblin, creature. And then if you get a 10 to 20, you equip it. But either way, you get an equipment and a creature for 2 mana. I mean, I call that a win, son. Dungeon Map, you can tap it for colorless or spend 3, tap it. To me, this card, if it was 2 instead of 3, I think it'd be so much better. Just my opinion. Oh, Wizard Spellbook. Really cool card. I use this in Arena a little bit. Doesn't this look great? Oof, I'm all infected and angry. Exile target instant or sorcery card from a graveyard. Roll D20. Activate only as a sorcery. Note it says a graveyard, not your graveyard. Copy that card, you can cast it. Copy that card, you can cast it by paying 1 instead of its mana cost. Copy each card exiled with the spellbook. If you rolled in 20s, you may cast any number of these copies without paying their mana cost. So we're talking, if you got this card rocking in Commander for like 7 rounds, dude, it's going to be like eternal hellfire and damnation raining down from the skies. Anybody play Final Fantasy II? That Mateo spell that like kills the wizard Tella? That's what you would do in another dungeon. All right, guys, I'm wrapping up this video. This was so, I can't use them about how cool this is. I got set box coming. I'm gonna get some more because these are so good. Oh, wait a minute. Whoa, dudes, look what this says. This says set booster. I thought I bought all draft boosters. Apparently, I bought a set booster too. Huh, who knew? Well, next time for videos, surprises. Look at this guy. He's like, subscribe to this channel or else I'm gonna melt your face.